Okay, builders, so this is a tutorial on how to use sandpaper for model kit building. Um, as you can see, I have sandpaper here and sand sticks here and pen, X-Acto knife, sheet of paper, this little thing, and glass of water. Like, what do I do with all this? What does all this mean? Well, this is basically all you will need for sandpaper to get rid of um, when you cut your model kits. You have these, you have that, a seam line and wedges. When you cut them out, like, you have this, and you want to get rid of these off your pieces of your model kits. Normally you will go you will go to sandpaper. They have sand sticks, but I don't like to use them because mostly these don't come with grades. And what I mean about grades is that how do I explain this? When you buy a package of sandpaper, they have these little numbers in the back, and these are the different types of how hard it is on the sandpaper, on how like rough it is to how soft it is. So the lower the number, the rougher it is. So for example, you can tell this one's really rough. You can even hear it, but it's a low number. It's 320. So this is the rough one, and this is the soft one, which is 12,000. And it's soft. It's meant to get rid of your scratches on model kits. So yeah, that's how grades work. The lower the number, the rougher it is. The higher the number, the softer it is. When you look at this, do not skip 3 or 4 grades when you're sanding, because that means that you will leave scratches from the previous grade. So let's say if I use this one, let's get to 600, I will the scratches the sandpaper made for my model kit on the 20 will still be there, so I need to get rid of them with the second to highest number. So that's why I didn't jump so much here, but over here jump 1, and then over here is jumping. So just try not to jump too much, because then you won't be able to get rid of the scratches in your model kit with the sandpaper. These are the 2 different types. I like using this one because it comes with 8 different types of sandpaper. Unlike this one, I tried it. I didn't like the end result, mostly because the end result with this with this type of sandpaper, it doesn't leave it shiny, unlike this one. Once you get to the highest number, it will leave your model kit shiny and glowing. So yes, you're gonna need a marker, because when you cut sandpaper out, when you cut the sandpaper out with your X-Acto knife or scissors, you're gonna have this. You're gonna go, well, what grade are these? And you're gonna need a marker. You're gonna need a marker to mark what grade they are. As you can see, they don't have a grade, but they put the numbers on them, so I know what grade they are. So this is number 1. This is the highest grade. This is number 8. This is the lowest grade. So I just gotta work my way down to the lowest grade. Sometimes you will cut them out with the grade on it, but then sometimes you're gonna cut them out without the grade on it. So you make wanna number them. At least this way you can just pick them up like this. not worry about the grade. You just put them to side. You're gonna need a glass of water to wet your sandpaper. At least this way the particles won't go fly off. So for example, since this is my lowest grade, yes. If you start sanding off right now, like without wetting it, you will have particles flying around, and you can breathe in because you're gonna be so close to the model kit. You're gonna be breathing in the plastic in. So what you want to do is wet it just enough. Dim it to get rid of some of the water, and then you can just start sanding. At least this way, the particle effects of the plastic won't go away. And when you're sanding, make sure you don't press too hard or too much on tiny pieces. This one I'm pressing a lot harder because it's such a big piece that I can. But on tiny pieces, so like say the wheels of a model kit or the leg of another one, do it as soft as possible because sandpaper does get rid of that problem. Will sand off the piece off. It has happened to one of my Gundams. Let me see if I can pull them out. I'm not sure if you can tell right there. I sand it off a little too much. So yeah, do be careful when you're using water. You're messing with tiny pieces. I sand it off too much there, and now it's an angle permanently. I could try to fix it, but I'd rather not. Because I don't want to ruin it too much, and you can hardly tell from far away, but up close you can. So that's the first number. Number 2. As you start seeing this number 1 leaves some scratches, but the higher number you go, the less scratches you're gonna start seeing, because sandpaper grade will get rid of the previous scratches on it. So yeah, all you gotta do is sand a little bit, not too much, and then just swipe with your finger. Number 3. You'll start seeing the scratches go away, and you start seeing it get shinier and shinier. And you start seeing the seam line that was here has gone away. So yeah, I tried getting rid of this, but that will require more sanding. So I'm gonna do that off camera. And that's how sandpaper works. Yeah, that's all you need to really know about sandpaper. Sand sticks, they don't come with grades, so you just have to feel them, I suppose. I got these sand sticks when I bought a model kit online, and it came with sand sticks and this sand stick. I honestly don't know. Unless I know the grade, I'd rather not use them, but if I need to use it, I will. So yeah, and also came with this, which I feel like this goes with this, so will help you more, but I find it useless. So that's my opinion. I don't know if you'll find it better or worse. I'd rather do it myself. So yeah, that's sandpaper. Uh, Hope you understand. Please leave a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. I am still new at model kit building, so I am learning as I'm doing these tutorials because I have looked up tutorials and nobody really truly explains anything. Um, on how to cut the pieces, what these are on model kits, or how to get rid of them. I mean, you can use your X-Acto knife too to get rid of them too. But yes,